I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo! We here. What's popping? What's good? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the building.
Man.
What's good? Shout out to everybody, man. What's going on, Miles? What's poppin' with you, man?
Friday, man. I'm chilling, man. Look, life is awesome. You know, every day above ground is another beautiful day.
Facts.
Look, man, I know I love the view.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're reading this, it's already too late. Because as long as you didn't get bit by a scorpion. Because thank me now and thank me later. Because life is good.
Facts.
And I just want to say one last thing. Take care.
You stupid.
Hey, shout out to Drake, man. Nigga dropped 3 albums in one. Like, what the fuck? Like, in one day. That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
But low key, you know, he copied Charles Hamilton because Charles Hamilton dropped 6 mixtapes in one night. So fuck out of here.
Yeah. And no one will ever know because Charles Hamilton is Charles Hamilton still with us?
I don't know. Somebody got to check up on him, man. But shout out to Charles Hamilton.
Anybody who know who Charles Hamilton is, find out if he's still with us and shout out to him, man. You feel me?
Is that nigga? Because if you tell Charles Hamilton Drake came out with 3 albums, he's like, Drake. He gonna do the Soulja Boy shit. He
stole my whole style, my whole flow, album for album, mixtape for mixtape. Yo, but nah, shout out to Drake, man. It's a great time to be alive because when
he's stupid.
When shit is digital, artists can drop 3 albums in one fucking day, nigga.
Exactly, that's a fact, man. But yeah, I listened to the man. I liked the Iceman was good. They had the other one called Habibi Ta some shit. It was like an R&B type shit. And then he had
Habibi Ta or something like that.
And he had the other one named Made of Honor. I actually like Made of Honor the most. You understand?
Of course you do. Of course you do, Locario. Of course you do. You eclectic bastard. Like a lot of y'all don't know this, but Locario is super eclectic. Like
Listen, I think Drake really liked doing that other shit. He just be doing the rap shit for the money. He really like Drake really liked that other shit because you got to think about it. There's no reason to make that other type of music unless you like it. There's no reason.
But also real shit. I was skimming through Maid of Honor real quick, and I heard reggae, like dancehall reggae shit. I heard EDM, and I heard Afro beats. So it has a nice mix on it. Like it's some cool shit. You know what I mean?
He gave everybody something, so nobody could complain. Like nigga, I gave everybody something. He said it's a song about his dad getting cancer. Yeah, he was talking about that. But the thing is, you can't take what Drake be saying seriously sometimes because he be saying shit. Because even his dad said one time he was like in a song he said something about his dad was there, and his dad was like, "I was always there." I don't know. He's just talking shit.
Yeah, what's this guy? He's trying to relate to the street niggers. I mean,
hold on, your mic sound crazy. It's like it's like it's off. Yeah. You got to reboot. But while you're doing that, while you're doing that, guys, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. CunninghamElements.com in the building. Get your soap. Get your parfum. Get that shit cracking. Go there right now to get your soap. Do you have any more of the soaps left? The Tom Ford inspired soaps. Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute. You gotta take yourself on mute.
Yeah, we got some more of the Tom Ford inspired joints, man. We got about 6 bars left, so get your orders in. Yo, some niggas is ordering 2 at a time, niggas. So make sure you guys get your orders in. It smells so good. The lather is perfect, and it's some impressive shit. If if a woman earns the right to have a shower with you and you break that shit out, oh, that's a panty dropper.
That's a fact. So make sure you guys go and do that and get that going. Also, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you guys go and get all these products. What men wish they knew about women. Hidden gems about dating you don't know but should. Guys, I'm telling you, I need to get up on this. This audio is going to teach you a lot of things that you don't know about the dating game that you should know that's going to step up your game immediately. Also, make sure you guys go get the online dating consultation. Make sure you guys get that cracking. I'm telling y'all need that.
Get the online dating consultation, Shine.
Y'all are missing out. Also, get the massive game collection. Get the Master the Vetting Process program. Make sure you guys go get that. Get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day audiobook, ebook, Looks Don't Matter ebook, and Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less audio program, and all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. Listen, look, we got all of these things. Look at all these things. All this game we got for you guys. This is decades and decades of game for you guys out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying?
Not to mention, now is a perfect time because most dudes are bitch ass niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of dudes really live their life on the internet and really don't know nothing about talking to bitches.
That's a fact.
Like, there's a lot of dudes that's scared to talk to women. So the fucking road is paved for you. So between that and all the game you get at Shop Lucario, it's a wrap.
Real talk.
I'm telling you.
And guys, make sure you guys get on the Masculine Identity membership so you guys can get on the Zoom calls. You feel what I'm saying? With Miles every Monday. Make sure you guys do that. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. So make sure you guys do that. Right now on the Bad Boy membership, we got the 10 dating archetypes, how to find the women you're compatible with. So make sure that you guys do that. And real quick, just to let you guys know, in August, so in late August, I'm going to start doing the Bad Boy membership Zoom calls. So we're going to have Zoom calls every month. So make sure you guys look out for that. I'll be announcing that and all that other stuff as time is approaching. So make sure you guys get on the Bad Boy membership so that you guys can get that cracking also. You feel what I'm saying? And last but not least, make sure that you guys go here. Always go here because it is fire. get on the Patreon. Get on the Patreon. Patreon.com/Mr. Locario for the Bad Boy Show. This podcast is fire. We spit heavy game every podcast, so make sure you guys do that and get that going. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff on here that you guys can check out on the Bad Boy Show. So make sure you guys do that and get that going. You feel what I mean? And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Real quick, shout out to my lovely lady April MC in the building. Shout out to April MC. Shout out to DR, June Sports, Duke Elect, Studio Her Music, Aaron, Monogamous Player, Brave Hearts, Behind the Lens TV, Steve O Baby, Dax a Million. Shout out to Zati. Call me Jay Ox. What's going on, Martavius? What's popping with you? Peanut the MC, R Gully. What's going on, Kid Frankie? What's popping with you, man? Appreciate you for tuning in. Who also got a band? Corey 2S, Hakeem, Scott Cheetos in the building. His Holiness is in the building. LG was good. Kobe Lean is in the motherfucking building. Appreciate you tuning in, fam. Who also got up in here? Charlie Kiefer is in the building. What's going on? Joe Blast in the building. What's popping with you, man? Appreciate everybody tuning in. And today, Philomenzi's up in here. What's popping with you, man? Appreciate you tuning in. I Don't Give a Fuck is up in here. Demetrius is up in here. What's good? So today's show, we're going to be talking about something very, very important, which is how being yourself attracts higher quality women. Oh, we're going in. And shout out to my dude Cambo in the chats, Captain Caleb in the chats, Mr. Hits in the chat. We got a lot of people over here. Tamir in the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. BD, what's popping with your man? Appreciate you. King Solar Power. We got a lot of people up in here. So the phone lines are open, 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So guys, call in. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to your questions at the end. So make sure you guys get that cracking. I'm telling y'all, you guys need to call in because I know, look, it's the weekend. It's the middle of May. Spring is here and shit is popping off. So you guys should be out there just hollering and saying what's popping with these chicks. You know,
and shout out to all my cats on the on my masculine identity membership player academy, because we on a school platform and we be sharing like different things that we could use as like lines and different player shit you could say over the, you know what I'm saying? So I know you guys need that, man. So make sure you guys get on that, man. Holla at me, man. You know what? Email me at milesinthegame@gmail.com if you want to be a part of that, man. Go ahead and email me over there and we'll get it popping. All right, so we got 447 name, age, city. How could we help you? Where did you send it?
Hello, Miles. It's me. It's Samuel from the UK. I sent it on PayPal. I sent it to Locario.
Samuel.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Okay, I see. I got you. Appreciate it. What's up?
Hey man, all the birds over there going crazy because Drake just released a new album, did they?
Oh yeah, that's it. yeah, they're going crazy, man.
All right. Hey, all you got to do is get yourself a Bluetooth speaker like this right here, and then bring the birds over, play the Drake album, and the panties will drop, governor. And make sure you're playing the Mate of Honor album. It's all the hits that the girls love, and it's a good rhythm. Yeah. You can fuck them to the songs. Yeah, good rhythm.
Miles, really good British accent, mate. Really good.
Thanks a lot, bro. I do try. No, but let me stop interrupting you, brother. Oh, how old are you again, real quick?
I'm 30 years old.
30. Okay. All right. What's on your mind, bro?
So basically, I'm just a bit confused. I did ask Locario this before. If I just want to smash a girl, I mean, he does support it. Is taking her out just for a coffee date, just to feel her out, is that okay? Just one date?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with filling a chick out. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that is actually the best course of action before you even give a woman dick. It's like you want to feel her out to just make sure, okay, is this chick crazy? Is she cool? Is she following what I'm saying? And things like that. The issue though is that there are guys who their mindset is, I need to take her out on a date to fuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why they're taking her out on a date. They're not taking her out on a date to fill her out. They're taking her out on a date because they think they can't get sex unless they take her out on a date. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's the mindset that causes them to take that action. So there's nothing wrong with going out and getting coffee or getting a drink with a chick, filling her out, seeing what's popping, and then, you know, deciding, hey, let's get this going. But what's messed up is that if you know you don't want to go on any dates and you're going on dates specifically because you think that's the only way for you to get sex, and that's why you're doing it. You see what I'm saying? So it's two different mindsets and two different
yes. What happened? Because what happened was I went to the gym. I approached a girl, built sexual tension, flirted with her. You know, she spoke about chocolate. I said, "Listen, look, take my number down. Let's go for a coffee. And you never know, maybe we can eat chocolate off each other." She goes, "Ooh, okay." So I went home. I've texted her 3 p.m. Thursday. But guess what? Lo and behold, she flaked on me.
It happens.
Right.
You know, she flaked, and later on she goes, "Sorry." I says, "No problem. You could come. You know, maybe you could come around and make it up to me." She goes, "Sorry, I'm not really interested in that. I'm not really interested in men right now."
Okay, it happens. But wait,
I'm only hitting the button because of what she said. Because they always say that hilarious shit. But go ahead.
Wait. I just want to refresh my memory. What was your question again?
He was saying, should you take a chick out on a date when you want to smash?
Okay, because I'm trying to listen. I'm listening to the story, and I'm trying to find out where in the story did the question come from.
Oh no, because basically, Lucario said sometimes, you know, you don't have to take her out for a date, but again, it's just why take her on a date just to make sure she's not crazy.
Yeah,
you know. But on the coffee date, I was gonna go for the kiss anyway.
Okay,
she didn't even make it to the date, so no point.
Well, see, and that's the thing. That look, guys, a lot of dudes take it personal if she don't show up and all this and all of that. Look, everything you have to be a little bit more. What's the word? Objective. You have to be a little bit more objective. Everything a chick does is just information, and she's showing you her character.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand? So there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with what happened. You did what you were supposed to do. You said what you wanted to say. You flirted how you wanted to flirt, and you had the experience that you wanted to have. Everything was left up to her to continue the experience. If she chose not to, then she's the one missing out, and that's just the information she gave you. She's a woman that would stop herself from having a good experience, and that's all.
Right.
But one thing I've learned, I would have found out a lot more quicker if I would have just told her there and then. Let's come back to my crib and smash. This is what being direct does.
No. Everything happened exactly as it was supposed to. Everything happened exactly as it was supposed to.
Okay.
Right. Understand? Yeah. Listen, let me explain something to you real quick. And my bad, Lucari, I didn't mean to cut you, but dating is foreplay.
Mm-hmm.
Stop thinking that sex begins when you stick the dick in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Lucari. Go ahead.
No, and I was gonna say that what would have happened would have been basically the same type of situation. So meaning that, let's say if you would have told her, hey, let's go back to my place, right? Even if let's say she did go back to your place, she most likely wouldn't have had sex with you still.
Right.
So the thing is, you got to understand that. So what happens is that, like Miles was saying, you just need to make sure that what you're doing on your end is what needs to be done. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because then what you do is you give a woman you give her an accurate description of what's going on, and giving her an opportunity to choose correctly. So what happened is that told her everything that was supposed to go down. She knew what it was, and then she was like, "Oh, I don't know if I want it. I'm trying to do all of that," and then she bounces. Because this is the thing you guys got to understand, right? Sometimes what happens is when you're dealing with women who are not really that into you, they're always looking to see if there's some other way to get something out of you.
Use you.
Right, to use you. So think about it like this. Imagine you want to fuck a bunch of girls, right? But let's say 99% of the women you talk to are like, I want you to marry me. I want to get into a long-term relationship with you right now, blah, blah, blah. You'd be like, God damn, this chick, it's going to be tough for me to fucking fuck this girl because she's like trying to get wifed up and she wants something serious and so forth and so on. So now what happens is that you would have been looking for her to be more indirect so that you can go in and get the shit cracking, right? But if she's letting you know what it is, then what happens is that you're quicker to be like, nah, I'm not with it. It's the same thing with women. A woman is looking for the little window of opportunity to be able to use you if they're not that into you. And you didn't give her that opportunity, which is why she just was like, I can't really fuck with him because he ain't gonna give me the opportunity to waste his fucking time. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Because I basically did what you told me to do. No free attention, set the logistics, and that's it. And on the day, you confirm it.
Yeah.
I did that. She blanked my message until the evening. She goes, sorry, I forgot about the day. I was busy.
Oh my God. See, that's what I'm saying. And all of that is bullshit. All of that is just really, she decided that, damn, this guy, he's so clear about what he wants, and what I wanted to get from him, I can't because he's clear about what he wants. You see what I'm saying? That's how you gotta, this is how you gotta get rid of women quickly. Let them say no quickly. Don't give them no room to get anything else.
Samuel, you did
Alan Roger Curry shit.
Mode 1. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry. Rest in peace. Listen, bro, you did everything correctly. I want you to understand that.
Right.
You didn't do. You did absolutely, like, that's, guys. Outcome dependence, and this is what I talked about on the last Zoom call. Outcome dependence is you letting your value or worth or whatever you said to the girl. If she came on a date, then you thought, oh yeah, I did good. The fact that she flaked on you, something in you snapped, and you was like, oh man, did I do the right thing? Did I say the right thing? We gotta stop that shit. Guys, I want you to look at yourself like the one. Every time. I don't give a fuck how good this bitch look. She could look like a mix between Lori Harvey, Kim Kardashian, Mother Teresa, and Mother Mary her fucking self. I don't care. Look at yourself. Let me tell you something. If you can't look at yourself as perfect, stop talking to bitches.
That's a fact. That's real shit. That's real fucking shit.
I'm so fucking serious. When you look in the mirror and you say, that's a perfect nigga right there. In your case, that's a perfect bloke right there.
Right.
If you can't say that and feel that when you are walking about, not even talking to these bitches, but walking about before you leave your crib, every day you wake up, you look in the mirror, you taking a piss, you in the bathroom, you look in the mirror. That's a perfect motherfucker right there.
Yeah, man.
Look at his perfect skin. Look at his, you taking a piss. That's a perfect dick flowing with a perfect stream of piss. That shit is perfect. You can't feel like that about yourself. Then don't fuck with bitches. Just stop. See what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you guys, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We appreciate the call, fam. We appreciate the call, and we got one free call available. So if you guys want to call up, shout out to Monogamous. He posted for one free call, so we got one free call out here. And if you guys have any questions, put a Q in the chat.
I just want to make a point. Y'all heard me yelling just now, but I was saying something positive. So was I angry just now? Tell me.
You were being so mean, Miles, with all that.
Mean just now, right? Yeah. Oh shit! You said it was a free call, right?
Right.
Hello, Efosa. How's it going there, buddy? How's it going there, buddy?
Good.
What's going on?
Doing good.
So I expect you're taking a free call there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Oh, and just for the record, because it's been a minute since we checked in. How old are you again?
28, 29 next month.
29 next month. Hey, happy early birthday, man. All right. Appreciate you, man. So what's on your mind, Efosa?
So when I'm not having sex, right? So I get tested when I'm not having sex, so that way when I meet new women, I come prepared.
Wait, what? Say that again. You said, what's the question?
Saying that should I get tested regularly? Should I get tested when I'm not having sex? Okay. So when I meet new women, I come prepared. When I already tested. That I'm saying.
Well, the thing is, you could just get tested, every 3-4 months, and you should be good. You know what I'm saying? So that just for your own, information, you know what I'm saying? That you're healthy. You see what I'm saying? So that should just be something you're doing for yourself. You understand?
Right. And at the very least, you should when you go to the doctor at least once a year, you should also get checked up for for STIs and shit too.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Lucario, like Lucario saying, if you're sexually active, then yeah, every few months, maybe every 6 months, right. Shit like that. You want to know your status. Forget dealing with the chicks necessarily. You want to know your status.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. So it's not about fucking with the chicks. It's about making sure you know your status and being responsible and wrapping it up. Because I don't care how clean she says she is or how clean you are. You wanna do things to preserve that cleanliness. So that's why you wrap it up. You understand? Because I know, guys. I know. She's pretty, so that means she's a better person, right? And she's pretty, so that means she's never had an STD in her life. Because let me tell you something: STDs don't stick to clean chicks, to pretty chicks. Excuse me. STDs don't stick to pretty chicks, right, guys? I understand, but that's why you gotta wrap it up with all chicks, though. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk. Don't be abbing out here. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be abacadabbing out here, nigga.
For real.
Wear a condom.
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely wear a condom, man. Wear a condom, okay, and get yourself checked from time to time. But I mean, you ain't got to stress yourself out about it. You understand?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, man. Well, we appreciate the call, Efosa. You feel me?
All right. Have a good weekend, Efosa.
All right. So guys, call the numbers 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your questions at the end. All right. So we're talking about how being yourself attracts higher quality women, right?
Now, hold on. Look at that perfect nigga right there. Look at my skin. Yo, look at the beard, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, look at the perfect. Like, look at me, man. Look at the. Oh, come on, bro. Like, I'm so serious right now. 713. I think this is monogamous player in the building. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Lucario, Miles, man. I always respect everybody in the chat, man. I always respect, man.
Yes, sir.
Friday. Hey, Miles, I just sent another 10. Did you get it?
I see it, brother. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, let's go. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Miles. I about 5 minutes ago, right? I just heard you turning up with the game, right? And
yes, sir.
I have a testimony to that because what you're saying is 100% facts, right? And you actually kind of was talking about this. I believe it was like weeks ago on Patreon, on the Bad Boy Show, which a lot of people should subscribe to,
yes, sir.
or whatever. But you talked about this, right? And once again, Miles, what you're saying is, once again, nobody's perfect, but to you, you always have to look at yourself as the one.
Exactly.
Meaning that you can't get swayed by whatever happens.
Right.
You got to always know the truth, and you got to always know the facts or whatever. Now, if it's something about you that you know that you're lacking, like not like physically lacking, but like it's things that you know that you could do better, then you should do better.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
but always, you should always, even in that transition, you should always look at yourself as the one, right?
Yeah.
And the reason why I want to say this is because I want to add this, and you actually said this weeks ago. And once again, I'm having a testimony because I've been guilty of this, right? When you're a player type guy, right? A confident type guy, you have to be confident 24/7.
Exactly.
25/8 or every season, right? Yep. So what I'm saying is, Miles, right? There have been some times, right? And I've been guilty of this, but I know men go through this, right? You will have a season where everything is flowing right? And you know what I'm saying? You girls is coming through and you setting up dates and it's positive experiences, right? And you feel confident about that, right? But somewhere along the line, you forget that it was you that created all of this.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So somewhere down the line, you start to get more into the feeling of the things versus just always staying locked into the logic.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
So
Not that.
with men, and I've done this before, you could be doing shit so good to where you could romanticize yourself.
Yes.
Right. That's a fact.
If you know what I mean. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but listen, and let me see if I can elaborate on what you're talking about. Like, okay.
Yes, sir.
I talk to dudes, like when I talk to my clients, man, I tell them, if you truly want to focus on what you think, you have to be willing, right, to stop accepting the adulation, stop accepting the applause, and stop fearing the criticism.
Right.
Right.
You understand? Because like you said, outcome dependency. Because there's going to be times, like you said, there's going to be times in your life where things are flowing.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what you're going to say to yourself? Man, I've been lucky.
Right. Exactly.
And then all of a sudden, guess what your mind is going to do to you? Your mind is going to say, all of this great fortune that you have been experiencing is due to luck. So now, subconsciously, you start to worry about when that shit might run out, not realizing that you were the one that did it.
Right.
You're the one that's responsible. You put the work in. You're the one that's been swiping. You're the one that's been going out talking to all these females while you got chicks coming in one after the next. You're the one that's been putting in that work, bruh, not nobody else. But now that you're actually falling for the quote unquote magic, or like you said, the romanticism of the experience, now you're falling in love with it, and now you're worrying about losing it. It's the same thing that happens with your woman.
Right.
Why we tell you not to fall in love with your woman. You can love your woman, show love to your woman, but always follow the rules of the game. And the game is created by you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because when you fall in love with something, that means you have no control over how you feel about it. And when you lose control over how you feel about it, that's when you start to depend on it. And when you depend on it, you often fear losing it. And when you fear anything, you start to act different.
That's too much game, Miles. That's too much game. Too much. It's too. No, that's some real shit. Yo, I swear, y'all be getting way too much game on this show. Now I know how y'all feel when I be talking. Now I see that. I'm like, that's too much.
let me chill. Go ahead, monogamous. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and then this is the last thing I want to say, Miles, because I know I'm about to run out of my 10, right? But the last thing I want to say is, and it's another thing that you said is like, a part of your masculine identity is, giving to others and loving others, and you know what I'm saying, being there for your family and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But always remember this in life, because I've went through this, right? In order for you to give to others and to do that effectively, your cup has to be runneth over. And you always talk about, if you have less than 100%, there's no giving needs to be involved.
Exactly.
If you have 120%, cool, you got 20% to do what you want to do with it. But you gotta always put you first. That's all I got, guys. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, monogamous. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
Now that's some real shit that he said. Cause like, this is the thing. A lot of times when you're giving, but you're not at 100%, let's say you at like 80%, 90%, you're looking for someone to give you back the 10. You understand? Well, I'm giving you this, but I need 10 back. When you give, you should expect nothing back. Just give and call it a day. Don't. And that's the thing that happens with a lot of people just in general, is that most people are giving to receive. And the thing is, if you're giving to receive, you're not really giving. You understand?
Exactly. You're trading or bartering. That's not really giving.
Right, exactly. Because when you're giving, it's supposed to be you giving based on you and your masculine identity. This is just what I do. You understand? Right. I'm doing this because it feels right for me, and this is exactly what I want to do. You understand? Because sometimes what happens is this: a person you can tell this. See, this is how tight your game is. Your game will be so tight that you can tell somebody needs something from you, and you will give them that, and then you don't expect anything back because you know they can never give you back anything. You understand what I'm saying? That's right. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
That right there. Yep. That right
is real fucking shit. And guys, we got one free call. Shout out to Scales Fitness for the free joint. So we still got one free call available. You guys can call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. All right, so we're talking about this, how being yourself attracts higher quality women. So what is a higher quality woman, right? Let's talk about that first, because a lot of times guys think a higher quality woman or high quality women is just her looking good. You already know that. When niggas are surface level, she's a dime, she's cute, she got a fatty, she's a baddie. They think that's what makes a woman high quality, right? Now, what you got to understand is that thinking like that is just surface level. What makes a woman high quality is how she reacts and responds and mirrors you. That's what makes her high quality. But the reason why she's high quality by mirroring you is because you're high quality. So this is the thing you guys got to understand, right? What most guys do is most guys deal with women and date women and talk to women who are giving them pushback. The woman is difficult. She's uncooperative. She's not marrying him. But the reason why guys will still fuck with her because she looks a certain way, right? But you got to understand that when you are interacting with women who are high quality women, her response to you and how she's interacting with you is going to feel smooth, easy, and pleasant, right? So you're thinking, damn, this girl she's so on point. But the reason why she's so on point is because she's experiencing you, which is inspiring her to be on point. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why being yourself, actually being yourself, is going to attract the high quality woman. Because when you're actually being yourself, the woman is responding to who you actually are, right? Yes. See, most guys, what guys are doing is they're being the looks maxer. They're being the guy with the status. They're being the red pill guy. They're being the passport bro. They're being the MGTOW dude. They're being the clout chaser, whatever the fuck. They're doing all these things. So they're not actually being themselves. So when you're doing those things, you can't attract high quality women because they're responding to your looks maxing. They're responding to your money and your yacht. They're responding to your status and your clout. They're responding to that. So remember, what happens is when a woman is responding to that, she can't even see you. You understand? So now, because she can't see you, you can't really see her. You understand? So you can't see her because she can't see you, but you have to be you in order for her to see you. You understand? This is what you guys got to understand. You have to be you so she can see you, so the quality you can see in her based on her seeing the quality in you. This is why we talk about mirroring, right? So what happens is that when you're actually being yourself, and actually being yourself is you being exactly who you are, regardless of the outcome. Do you understand?
Exactly.
This is what most dudes will do. They'll say, you know what? I know if I lie to this bitch, she'll give me some pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Like I know if I tell her what she want to hear right now, 99% chance I'm a fuck.
I'm gonna sell her the dream.
Right. So niggas is like, you know what? I'm gonna just lie to this hoe and get this shit cracking. Right now, the problem with that is that if you do that, and let's say you hook up with her, whatever, you are not gonna have a high quality experience. You understand? Because what happens is.
All right. Hold it. All right, because you've already given out too much game anyway. But 513, you are on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city. How could we help you? Where did you send it? Oh, or are you taking a free call?
Free call, sir.
All right. Name, age, city.
Jay, age 29, Cincinnati.
All right. What's on your mind?
Earlier, just a couple seconds ago, you said when you're being the looks maxer, the status dude, and everything like that. So when you're not being yourself, right, from what you were elaborating on, you're basically, as the joke that you said, gesture maxing. You're performing instead of you. So it's like, so that's the surface. That's what you mean by when you say the surface level operating.
Right, because this is the thing. What happens is that when you do those things and women interact with you, right? Because remember, attraction is attraction. So by you being fake, you can still attract women. The problem is that when you're fake, you're just attracting women who are going to be fake with you. You understand what I'm saying? So you can only attract what you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can only attract what you're being. So what happens is that, let's say if I'm acting like I got a bunch of money or clout, or I'm trying to fake in front or whatever, and a woman, and I'm talking to a girl and she's like, giving me, she's responding to me, we're kicking it or whatever. What happens is that she's responding to the mask that I have on. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is this, and this is the thing, because I'm not the mask, the real me is going to pop out at some point or in increments of when we're interacting with each other. And then that's going to pop
out and show bitch. Yeah,
exactly right. And that's going to cause inconsistency.
Everything you're attracting is based off of your lack of authenticity to actually be you.
Right, exactly. And then so what's going to happen is that because the real you is going to come out, that's going to create inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? And so when you're inconsistent with a woman, right, what's going to happen is that that's going to cause confusion with the woman, which is going to cause inconsistency with her. You see what I'm saying? And then that's when shit's going to fall by the wayside. So what happens is that your experience is not going to be a quality experience. So by you being fake, it's impossible for you to have a quality experience with a woman because your inconsistency is going to create inconsistency in her. Her inconsistency is what you're going to be experiencing because you're inconsistent. And then the situation is not going to be quality. That's how it works. That's why a lot of times when you hear these guys with no game, where, for example, ABBA from ABBA and Preach, that's the perfect example right now, where he basically portrayed himself as this, I'm a nice feminist guy who cares about women's issues, and if they're pregnant, I would never leave her. You see what I'm saying? So now, right? So now real him came out, and then that caused the woman to react the way she reacted, and now he's not having a quality experience. You see how that works? That's how that works. It's crazy.
And the problems that you get from doing that is from you creating and trying to keep up with that facade that you basically are operating on.
Right. Exactly. That's how it works. So a lot of times when you see most of these dudes having issues with women, and all that other stuff, it's because they're not actually being themselves. You see, it's impossible for you to have a quality experience if you are not being yourself, because part of you being yourself is accepting yourself and then therefore loving yourself, meaning I accept who I am and I love who I am. So now that you've done that, what you're essentially giving a woman permission to do is to accept you for who you are. You see what I'm saying? And then so what happens is that because she sees that you love yourself and you do your thing how you do your thing, she's like, "Oh, I actually want to be a part of this. I like what I see. I like what I'm experiencing, and I want to be in this situation." So now because she wants to be there based on you being you, right? She is authentically herself because, right? She is being real in that situation, fucking with a real nigga. That's how it works. You see what I'm saying? So she can actually be real about her shit.
So that status maxing, looks maxing, whatever maxing that guys are being pushed nowadays, that's all, how can I say, substitutions for not loving yourself or whatever?
Yes, that's that.
Like, so you got to use this.
Right.
Exactly.
So like, for example, the looks maxing shit. The reason why niggas is looks maxing is because they believe that they don't look good or that they need to look better. They think that because they feel a certain amount of lack. You understand? And so what happens is this, right? See, women, you see, as a man, you give a woman permission to not be on her bullshit. And so the way that you give a woman to not be on her bullshit is that you have to make sure you're not on your bullshit.
Right.
Because when you're on bullshit, you're essentially being like the woman. Because remember, a woman is like, well, most of these niggas is goofy. and they don't know what the fuck they're doing and all over the place. So let me try to get what I want out of these guys. At least let me get something. So I'm going to be on my bullshit to get something out of these fuck niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So now what happens is that when you're a real motherfucker, what happens is you're someone she hasn't ever met before or hardly ever met. Then therefore she's like, shit, this is a real dude. So now I can chill and not be on the bullshit and have a real fucking experience. You understand? And that's how it goes. But Carly, you're free. Your free call's over.
Yeah, that's right. Appreciate you, brother. All right, take it easy. Yes, sir. Have a good weekend. All righty, man. Yeah, guys, go ahead and call in 844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in, man. For real.
Yeah, and but Miles, your thoughts on this about being yourself and attracting women in life?
Well, see, this is why I said what I said earlier about if you can't see yourself as perfect, right? And again, take it how you want it, right? Because nothing or no one is actually perfect, right? But again, it's a matter of putting yourself on that pedestal first. Because if a woman is a mirror, then whose quality are you actually experiencing when we talk about quality women?
Exactly. Right. It's yours.
Do you understand? You're experiencing your own quality. This is what a masculine identity is all about. I think, therefore I am. Like I experience me. Like this whole thing we call reality is really just God experiencing himself through different vessels. That's really all it is. So if we want the highest version of that experience, then what do we have to do first? We have to create the highest version of ourselves. And then as we go through the world and we engage in different experiences, the quality of that experience it depends on us. The problem with most guys is that they look for, oh man, she got to be a 9 or a 10. She has to look like quality for me to have a quality experience. And that's the saddest fucking thing in the world. And that's why so many dudes, they end up being disappointed. Whether they know it or not, they're disappointed. Right. This is why their relationships turn to shit. This is why they're never fulfilled. This is why they get married to women that don't love or respect them. You see, you got to understand something. It is not the woman that doesn't love or respect you. It's just the woman reflecting you. Right. So if a woman doesn't love or respect you, then what does that really say about you? See what I'm saying? So we talk about quality women. There's no such fucking thing. There's only quality men and the women we talk to. 609. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Where did you send it?
What's up, Lakari? It was Rudy, man. Donated to you, Miles.
What's going on, man?
That's what's up. So what's going on?
What up, man?
Chilling, man. Good to hear from y'all. So
yes, sir.
I wanted to call in and ask y'all this question because I've noticed that I have this one little problem within myself. And that problem is like sometimes, not all the times, that is like when people say certain slick shit towards me, sometimes I had the tendency like, to stoop down to their level and, curse them out and shit. And I wanted to ask y'all that this question because I don't know why sometimes I have that problem and what is the solution to that?
Yeah. Well, the thing is this is right. So what happens is in those situations, sometimes you can just ignore it. You understand what I'm saying? But I know there's times where you're just like, man, fuck these motherfuckers. They on that bullshit. And you want to just give them a piece of your mind and all that other stuff. Right. But what it is that, see, you want to be at a place where even when you're getting at somebody, right? You want them to focus or notice. And if this will happen if they're smart or have any type of intelligence, but you want to interact with them to where they realize the error in their ways. They realize that they're stupid. So for example, the other day I did the show with Ice White, right? And then there was some goofy nigga in the chat. He was like, oh, Locario, so did you vet your wife to fuck other guys and all this, all that stupid shit? Cause I'm non-monogamous, right? So then I responded to him, but the way I responded to him is that I made him realize how stupid he looked by asking that question. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that sometimes you got to get people in a position to realize how dumb they're being. instead of you just being emotional based on them. Because when you're emotional, you're just reacting to them. Instead of being in control and being able to navigate the situation for them to understand that they're full of shit or they're on some dumb shit. Because this is the thing. What happens is that it's almost like even I love when they do this in like rap. Like a lot of times there'll be times where rappers have beef with each other and they'll say a line that only the other person they're beefing with knows about. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying this, but you know what I'm talking about. You understand what I mean? So the thing is that what happens is that you got to put a mirror to those people's faces. That's the best way to handle that, because then what happens is that you get to be able to, put the energy that you want to put out, but at the same time, the energy you're putting out is not a reaction to them, but it's a response to them to let them know that they can't fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of thing you could do if you're going to do anything. The worst thing to do is to be caught up and get emotional about what a person's saying, because then now what happens is you're reacting to them. And that's what they want in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So don't give them what they want. Give them what they need, which is they need a mirror up to their fucking face. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Rudy, give me an example give me a scenario.
Perfect example, right? At work, right? And I remember this happening at work. This was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or so, right? So I work as a med aid at an assisted living place, right? So, passing out medicine and stuff. So I was, supposed to be monitoring this patient, right? And this patient accidentally fell. You feel me? Like, shit happens. He accidentally fell. So then I went to go tell like the other nurse, right? I'm like, hey, such and such fell by accident and stuff.
Right.
And then she went off on me. She was like, why the hell would you let him fall down and stuff? Are you stupid or something? Like, did your mama raise you right? Shit like that. So I'm like, yo, don't raise your voice at me. She was like, I raise my voice at you, but I want to raise my voice at you. I'm like, all right, fuck you then, you stupid bitch. And then that's how I went back. Said, you a fat wobble body piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. You feel me? All types of crazy stuff. He ended up be the HR.
Yeah.
Now HR didn't. Yeah. HR didn't do nothing to me,
right?
Because they know who I am. I've been working for them a minute. They was like, "Yo, you're usually a good guy."
All right. Shut up. It's over. Thank you for the example. Now let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I want you to think of Rudy. Okay. Ask yourself this question. Is that how Rudy wants to show up in a situation?
Nah.
Is that the quality and standard that Rudy wants to project into this world?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so what happened then? What did you let happen?
I allow her to like get a reaction out of me.
Yes. Now, once you said to her, please don't raise your voice at me, and she continued to raise her voice, what should you have truly done?
I should have just walked away at that point.
You could have walked away, and if it became excessive, you should have been the one reporting her to HR if it was that necessary.
Right.
Do you understand? And on top of that, you was dealing with a female. What do we know about females, Rudy?
They're emotional as fuck.
Okay, now when you started to go back and forth with a female, what did you become?
A bitch ass nigga.
These are things we know, Rudy. These are things we know. Now, maybe there was something in you that felt guilty about the patient falling. Maybe you felt that there was something you could have done better. Learn from your mistake, but don't go back and forth with a bitch. But remember, a woman is a reflection. So if you're going back and forth with her, what are you?
Bitch.
Yeah, you're a woman, bro. You're a female in this situation. Okay. So you got to really just ask yourself, what is Rudy's standard? Is Rudy's standard to go back and forth with a belligerent coworker?
No.
You got to ask yourself these questions for real, bro. And how old are you now? Again, please.
25.
You're 25. You got 5 years to 30, bro. You got 5 fucking years to 30. You understand? We ain't got time for this type of shit. We ain't got time to let disrespectful females make us so outcome dependent that we care enough what the fuck they think to go back and forth with them.
Mm-hmm. Right, that's a fact.
One of the main reasons why you went back and forth with that chick is because you give a fuck what she thinks.
Mm-hmm.
So she the one that she won. No matter what happened in that situation, she won.
That's real talk. That's real talk. That's why I'm telling y'all, you gotta understand this shit, because remember, in any situation, right? Somebody is the one leading and someone submitting to the situation. So by you arguing with her, you submitted to what the situation was in that moment.
Exactly. Hey, Rudy, let me bring it to you another way. When you watching these you ever watch the podcast or the podcast clips where the chicks start to argue with the podcast host? That's a dude.
Yeah, I used to watch podcasts, but I used to see that a lot.
Let me ask you a question. And if you remember correctly, let me ask you a question. What do they usually end up arguing about? Do they usually end up arguing about the actual topic of conversation or how they feel about what somebody else said? Which one did they start arguing about?
How they feel about it, always.
Exactly. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to learn. I want to use this as a lesson. Learn how to stay focused in the situation. Let her scream, let her yell, let her be belligerent. And then after she's done, you can say to her, listen, I'm focused on the patient and I want what's best for the patient. So who do I need to talk to so I can make sure that they get the care that they need? Because like I said, they just fell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to stay focused. Because the reason why you went to go talk to her is because the patient fell, correct?
Yeah.
So you're a man, Rudy. You are the one that's logical. She could be yip yapping, trying to insult you and all that other shit. You need to be focused on the patient, that's the job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to stay focused, my bro. You got to stay focused. There's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse for what you did. None. Mm-hmm. This is why women no fucking type of I don't know what female accountability looks or sounds, or I don't know the definition of that shit.
Right.
Because once you start to talk about female accountability and all that other shit, you actually start to think that what a woman has to say to you in a moment of emotion actually means something.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you think it means something, that's when you gonna start responding and going back and forth. You wobble body bitch. Oh, you feel good about that, Rudy?
When it was over with, I literally 10 seconds later, I'm like, what the fuck did I just do?
Let me tell you something. And this is similar to what Lucario was saying. I remember one time I had this supervisor and she was one of those really like hoggish type of females, bro. And I remember one day we was because we all worked in this small department inside the office. We had a row of cubicles just for our department. And she got up and was yelling at us crazy one day and saying a whole bunch of belligerent and insulting shit. Now, I stood up and I started to yell, but I want you to understand something. My yelling was focused. You know what I said to her? I said, listen, you can't talk to us this way. I said, do you really think this is the way to get the best out of us? Talking to us the way you're talking to us now. And everybody in the office, you heard all the clicking on the keyboards and shit, just stopped. And everybody was looking at me.
Wait, hold on. I got some exclusive video of Rudy talking to this chick.
Body bitch.
Yeah.
Paddle body bitch. Use a taco body bitch. Johnny Bravo body bitch. Weird shaped body bitch. Silverback 8 body bitch. You are a McDonald's ice cream cone shaped body bitch. I don't know if you should lose or gain weight body bitch. Stink body bitch. Upper half army take body bitch. God bless you and curse you. You got an odd body bitch.
That's Rudy right there. Spin bars.
Yo, no, that's fact. That's what I was thinking about when he said that shit too. You got a wobble body, bitch. I thought about that. And for those that don't know, that's Tay Rock on URL battle rap league and shit. But I just want with my story, I want you to understand that When I said what I said, when I asked her, I said, you're our manager, and this is the way you talk to us. I was like, is this the way you think you could get the best out of us? And Rudy, I want to tell you something. She did not have a fucking comeback. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And why is that? Because when I got up to speak, I was focused on, because she got up to talk to us about some mistakes that we were making. So I was focused on rectifying the mistakes and being the best fucking department we could be. And for her to be the manager of our department, that's not getting it. Do you understand? Now, I'm not telling you to necessarily yell at your coworker, but what I'm saying is, if you are, at least stay focused on the fucking on the topic, on the task at hand. And I didn't use any cuss words neither, but I was just like, do you think this is the best? You know, this is how you gonna get the best out of us? Like, it don't work that way. You got to stop talking to us like this. You understand? And she had no fucking comeback. You understand? So I need you to stay focused, bro. You're a fucking man. Don't learn a lesson from this. Don't you ever let a fucking female let you lower your standard just because you're trying to get on her level. That's poor. That's very poor. Okay?
Yeah, it is. I know it is, and I knew it, right away.
Right away. I'm sure you did.
Even the next day.
I'm sure you felt that shame in the back of your neck, like, oh shit, I'm arguing with this bitch. God damn.
Right. What it is, Miles and Lucario, is the fact that in my everyday life, like whether it's with the women I date or whether it's the people that are in my life, I'm not used to people talking to me crazy any type of way. So when I go to work and it happens, it's like, what the fuck? Like, well, what the hell is this? Like, how are you gonna talk to me like this?
Listen. Hold on. You know what you sound like once again, Rudy?
What'd you say?
All right. In divorce court, why does a female ask for alimony?
To get money out of her husband because maybe she don't respect him, whatever.
No, it's so she can live the life that she's used to.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you just say? Oh, well, in my life, I'm not used to people talking to me like that. Also, that's what you do. You wild out and get to their level. That's what you do.
No.
See, let me tell you something. A man, right? An actual man, a man with a masculine identity. And I'm saying this as a flawed person myself. So please don't think I'm on a high horse trying to speak down to you. Please. I'm just sharing game with you. That's all. But you have to remember that as a man, you are the one that's built to be used to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Boss Mac. Boss Mac said this on Game Kings 2. He said, if you chilling with your bitch in the crib and the devil busts through the floor, you supposed to act like you expected it.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. You supposed to act like you expected that shit to go down. Like you was waiting for the nigga to come through.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because as soon as you fold, number one, you showing weakness. And then on top of that, you showing weakness in front of your bitch. And then on top of that, the devil know he got you now. You see what I'm saying? So as a man, you need to be prepared for whatever, not just because you command a certain level of respect from everybody else in your life. So when this bitch talk to you a certain way, you give an excuse to fall into the bullshit. This the same shit. It's similar to what we were talking about before. You see, your victory has defeated you, Batman. No, you allowed what you're used to dictate your level of comfort. See, you got comfortable in the fact that nobody else in your life talked to you like that. So when somebody finally spoke to you like that, you lost your fucking mind. You lost your standard. That's not game. You understand? That's not a man with a masculine identity. But I'm giving you too much, Rudy. Although you support it a lot of times, you got to get the fuck off the phone now. All right?
All right. Now I appreciate y'all. That's why I wanted to call in, because y'all always give it to me straight.
Yes, sir.
And show me things that I can't see for myself.
Yes,
so
sir. Yes, sir. We give it to you super straight. No rainbows and no multicolors over here.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call. Have a good weekend.
Yo. So guys, if you have any questions, call up. If you have a question, you want to put it in chat, put a Q in the chat. So this says, I've been myself my whole life. All I attract is easy women. I'm not desperate enough to have anything to do with women like that. Oh my God, this guy. DR, you gotta be trolling. You gotta be trolling. But you know, the funny part is he probably not trolling because a lot of guys think like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women are supposed to be easy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Well, you know, all I attract is easy women. The women that you fuck with are supposed to be easy. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're supposed to be easy. It's just like, for example, right? Have you ever went into like a grocery store or a clothing store or even a restaurant or whatever? You order something in the restaurant. You go buy some clothes somewhere. You go to the groceries. Have you ever been in any of these establishments and then you order something or you try to buy something and they say, well, we're not going to sell that to you? No, that never happens. You go in there, they have the shit you want. You say, I want this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You give money, they give you the thing. You know, you see how easy that was, right? Because the reason why it's easy is because they have something you want and you have something they want.
There you go.
Or compatibility.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? It's like these chicks done a number on y'all to where they were like, look, I'm gonna be difficult with you and you're gonna like it. That, you understand what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is, you know, like the PUAs fell into that. Oh, well, you know, she's just giving me a shit test. That's a good thing. No, you moron. She don't like you. She's not fucking with you. Women are supposed to be easy. I don't know who y'all got so tricked into thinking that you're supposed to be jumping through hoops and dealing with a bunch of uncooperative behavior and pulling teeth and it got to be difficult. No, they're supposed to be easy. Yeah. And see, the problem. The reason why you despise easy is because you don't think you deserve it that easy. You don't think that you just see, check this out, right?
Hey, Lucario, they can't fuck.
Exactly right.
Hate themselves. What say you, Lucario?
Exactly right. Shout out to Steve. And so this is what I'm saying. It's almost like this, right? For most motherfuckers, right? They might say, you know what? Buying a Rolex, that's difficult because it costs a lot of money, right? But to a motherfucker who has the money, that's easy.
That's easy.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you feel some type of way about something being easy, you feel like you don't have what it takes to deserve that easy thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the issue with a lot of you motherfuckers. So you have to stop this thing of, oh, well, a chick is easy then, you know, but she must do that to every other guy. And that doesn't, you know, I'm not special. And it's like, see, you're talking about your own self and how you view yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be easy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand y'all niggas with this goofy shit. This is crazy. Man. Let me see what else we got here. It says, you guys kiss bitches you just met because you trust in the universe to protect you from STIs.
Who that? 1950 son? Who that?
Wait, I want to know, Keoksty, what STIs are we getting from kissing? You talking about herpes and shit? Is that what you're talking about? Is that
nah, if I see cold sores, I don't play. I don't play, man.
That's what I'm saying. You would think it would be like, okay, I see the shit, so I'm not gonna kiss your ass. Listen, right. I've kissed thousands of women. You understand what I'm saying? Thousands, not hundreds, thousands. You understand what I'm saying? And so you'll guys stop being so fucking paranoid. Again, just make sure that you're aware, alert, paying attention, and making sure that you're interacting with women to see what's popping off in these streets. But see, the thing is this: a lot of y'all, and shout out to my dude Caleb Jones. He always talked about like how a lot of guys worry about shit that might happen 2% of the time. You understand? So what happens is that y'all talk about things that hardly ever happen or will ever happen to you like it's a regular occurrence.
Right.
You know
right.
Like,
right. These niggas ain't been on a date in years. Haven't kissed a bitch in years.
Right. Exactly. Like niggas be like, yo, I can't approach a girl in the street because she's going to accuse me of sexual harassment. She's going to call the cops on me. I'm going to get arrested. That's how niggas be talking. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, nigga, that's not going to happen.
Fear.
You know what I'm saying? It's like all of this shit they make it's like they say all this grandiose shit that's not really rooted in the reality or something they've never actually experienced.
Yo, with this whole mirror analogy, right? Imagine staring in a mirror and being afraid to smile.
Right, exactly.
That's what a lot of you cats are with no game.
Mm-hmm.
Out there with no game, you imagine you go out there, you buy this mirror, you bring it home, and you're afraid to look in the mirror. And if you have enough guts to actually look in the mirror, you're afraid to fucking smile.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. You know what I mean?
This shit is wild. Shit is wild, people. It says, are you still being yourself if you amplify certain personality traits and de-emphasize certain traits? Yeah, because this is the thing. Remember, so who you are is multifaceted, right? And so what you do is, and this is how it is when you have game. You pick and choose what to do at specific times and in specific circumstances, right, to get what you want on your terms. So what happens is that that's having social awareness, right? That's being able to read the room. That's you being able to understand, because this is the thing. Sometimes, right, you may be in a situation where okay, I'm not going to talk about this right now with this person because I know that talking about this with this person right now is not a good idea. Even though we need to talk about this at some point, I'm not going to talk about it with them now. You understand? I'll save this for later at a certain point to where they're calm, they're going to hear me better, and we'll have a more productive discussion, right? And then so what you're doing is you're picking and choosing how you're being in any situation at any time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, what happens is that when people are very emotional and they don't understand themselves, they just go based on how they feel at the moment and just start going crazy and, just saying whatever and doing whatever at any moment and given time. And then this is where a lot of, drama and a lot of nonsense happens because you didn't know how to move in a particular situation that's going to be beneficial not only for yourself, but everybody else in the situation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Let me see. This says, isn't looks maxing a form of loving yourself, like how women will spend hours to look good before they leave the house? No, because see, this is what you guys don't understand, right? Looks maxing, or let's say it like this, right? Improving how you look happens as a byproduct of you loving yourself. So meaning what's going on in the inside is going to show on the outside as a result. It's automatically going to happen. So what a lot of looks maxers do is looks maxers cover up the insecurity. You understand what I'm saying? So they're insecure and they cover up the insecurity by getting plastic surgery and, some guys now be wearing makeup and shit and doing all this extra stuff. Right. So just like, like they do all of these things on the surface because deep down inside, they don't feel good about themselves. Right. And the thing is this is that the crazy part about looks maxing and things like this is that you will never get to the point where you're good looking enough because everything that you see is not something else. So you're going to be, oh, well, my lips are too big. Then you get your lips small. My lips are too small now. Oh, my nose is too big. My nose is too small now. Oh, my eyes look this way. But if it looks this way, it doesn't look that way. You see what I'm saying? Like you'll forever be all over the place. The key is acceptance.
Right.
You understand? It's to say, yo, this is who I am and I love what I see. I love who I am. So therefore, what happens is that you love what is versus hating what is and trying to change what is to something you love. That's the trap. Because no matter what you do, you're still going to not be something. You understand? So if you're dark skinned and you're like, let me bleach my skin to be lighter, right? Then now what happens is that now you're light skinned, but then you get away from the opposite end. Or my nose is this, you do this with your nose, and now you're like, well, my eyes look weird with this nose. Now I got to do something to my eyes. And now my eyes and nose is like this. Now I don't like the way my mouth looks. And now you're like, damn, you know what? I would have looked better dark skin with all this. Like, so you're all over the place now. It's crazy. This shit is insane. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all gotta be careful with this shit, man.
A lot of it's sometimes it's a thin line, but I think the bigger picture is the intent.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of looks maxing, like, okay, like even if you ask Clavicular, which is the guy when it comes to that shit, right? He'll tell you the whole point of looks maxing is so you can get more women.
Right.
Do you understand? So when you change the intent, that's when you're fucking up. You understand? When it becomes for the sake of getting women, that's when you're fucking up.
Right.
Honestly, we're human beings.
Mm-hmm.
We were made in the image.
Right.
And we were made, all of us made to look different, and we were made in the image of our creator, however you want to look at it. If you know, I'm not trying to get all religious, but we were all made in our own image, right? We got our own image. If you don't embrace that, then what the fuck are you really doing? If you're like, oh, well, I got to do this and change this and hit my fucking face with a hammer to change this and to do that. It's like, are you trying to look your best or are you trying to impress women?
Right.
And are you doing it for a real reason? Meaning, are you doing it from a place of inner confidence? Or are you doing it because you think not enough women like you?
Right.
Because that's basically what you're saying. If you're like, oh, well, I want to do this so I can get more women to like me. I want to do this so I can get more women to like the shape of my cheekbones because I hit them with a hammer and it looks more chiseled, literally this way. Okay, fine. She's gonna get with you because she likes the shape of your jawline and your cheekbones, right? But when you open your mouth and she learns the inner you, will she still like that?
Right.
And then how much time did you spend working on the inner you, or did you spend all your fucking time hammering your face? You see what I'm saying? That's the real question. So you guys got to know what the fuck y'all talking about, man.
Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk. So what's the other questions? It says, how am I supposed to be myself when I have to learn all this game and experience from other people and accept that I'm not good enough without it? Yo, it's so funny how dudes miss the point of the entire thing we're talking about. He said, let's break this down. He said, how am I supposed to be myself when I have to learn all this game? Do you not realize that learning all this game is teaching you how to be yourself? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? What do you think when we say the game is about you means? What do you think when we say the game is not about women, it's about you? What do we think we mean? We're talking about you being you, yourself. You see what I'm saying? Then he says, an experience from other people and accept that I'm not good enough without it. Bro, this is what we're trying to get you to understand. You are good enough. That's what we're trying to get you to see. Right? See, the reason why you don't feel like you're good enough is because society has ran game on you. So when you have game, people can't run game on you. So what does running game mean? That means that people are trying to manipulate and trick you into seeing things their way and to get into your mind so that they can have some control over you. That's someone running game, right? And society does that. Now, when you have game, you do what? You love yourself, right? You have a masculine identity, right? You see the value in you. So you don't give a fuck about what they say because you're focused on what you're saying. You're focused on who you're being. You see what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Like, it's funny because we say a lot of things, but a lot of the things we say boil down to the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It all boils down to the same shit. So when you guys call up and you say, yo, Lucario Miles, I was hollering at this chick and then, she didn't return my text. So then I hit her up again and she left me on red. And it's like, bruh, if you loved yourself, you wouldn't be talking to this woman who's ignoring you. It's that simple. So you would just charge it to the game and keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? Like this is what we're trying to get you guys to understand is, see, the problem is that you guys are still caught up in hating yourselves, and you're in this loop of trying to get validation, thinking the validation is going to give you permission to love yourself.
Right. Exactly.
And that's why she keeps fucking up.
Because this whole question is just a victim mentality question.
Right.
You understand? How am I supposed to be myself when I have to learn all this game? It's like saying, how am I supposed to be myself when when I have to learn all this knowledge of self?
Right, exactly.
No. Better yet, imagine they go get a Lego set, right? They're like, how am I supposed to put together this Lego set when I have to read the instructions on how to put it together?
Right. Yo, it's shit crazy.
Niggas want to play victim so fucking bad. Like, you want niggas to feel sorry for you?
That's crazy.
I started the Bad Boy membership about a week ago, and I've been listening to all the programs, and Lucario's been explaining everything, but it's just overwhelming. It's too much, bro.
Yo.
But niggas tell you, hey, yo, all you gotta do right is take a hammer and bust yourself in the cheekbones and the jaw, and bitches is gonna like you. And niggas is like, where do I sign up?
Right, exactly. Nah, that's facts. That's real talk. Man, so guys, call up. Call the number 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So guys, call up and let's get this shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question so we can make that happen. You feel what I'm saying? But man, listen, man, and I understand that for a lot of you guys, this is some of this stuff. I know some dudes, this is hard for you guys to understand because you hear us say things like, I mean, even when I remember I was on another one of Ice White's shows once, and I was reading the comments, and this dude was like, I don't understand Lucario. He just keeps talking in riddles, and I'm like, what? Like, this is that difficult? Like,
yeah. It's tough for a lot of these cats, bro. It's tough. That's how deep the self-hate goes. That's how deep the low self-esteem goes. That's how deep the self-doubt goes.
Right.
Where it's so foreign to them. And we're like, yo, listen, the girl is saying and doing all this shit because she don't like you. But he wants to continue to deal with the mistreatment and the runaround.
Yeah, he's like, how can I turn it around, guys? I mean,
as Lucario said, like, you feel like you deserve all of that complexity. You feel like you deserve all of that.
Mm-hmm. Right? They got to put resistance and shit.
They can't see it any other way. Like, wait, hold on. So you mean if I accept and I love myself, I'm gonna put myself in position to meet women that accept and love me too, and just are ready to follow my lead? Yeah, that's what we're trying to tell you. No, y'all niggas is snake oil salesmen. Fuck you. Y'all niggas is scamming out here, bro.
That's not game. Like, how you gonna? I need you to teach me how to get the girls that I can't get. I need you to teach me to get the difficult girls, bro. Like, I want the girls that I don't deserve, bro. I need those women. You see what I'm saying? See, you guys are talking about getting the 2s and the 3s. I want the 9s and the 10s, bro. You got to teach me the game to get the 9s and the 10s, bro. I'm telling you, this is how these niggas think. This is exactly how these niggas think. It's sad.
They think the 9s and the 10s is different from the 2s and the 3s. That's the biggest fucking lie that has ever been told. I swear.
Yo,
I swear, bro.
Like, this shit too funny, man. Oh my God. He says, so would y'all say game is unlearning negative conditioning from the outside and overthinking so you can let your real self flow? Yes, that's part.
Yeah,
That's
there you
what
go.
we're talking about. Because look, so basically, and this is what, Miles was saying earlier about, you being perfect, right? It's not, you're perfect because nobody's perfect. What we're saying is that you are perfect at being you.
Exactly.
So I'm perfectly me.
Mhm.
So whatever I want is what I want. However I want to do it is how I want to do it. And however I'm going to go in that direction is the direction I'm going in. So what happens is that what you guys do is you say, I want A, B, and C. And then society and women are telling you, no, you can't get A, B. You're supposed to want 1, 2, and 3. And you're supposed to do it this way. So then you start questioning yourself. You're like, damn, well, I don't know. Should I do 1, 2, 3 instead of A, B, C? I mean, I guess everybody else is doing 1, 2, 3. I should just do 1, 2, 3 and be like, so you want to fit in and you think that everybody else is doing the right thing. You feel like you're doing the wrong thing, right? And the reason why you feel like you're doing the wrong thing is because you're looking for a specific outcome to tell you you're doing the right thing.
Right.
Just like with the caller earlier where he was like, yeah, I was trying to flirt with her, but she didn't respond or whatever.
Right.
Guys,
Yeah.
women are supposed to not respond because there's going to be women who are going to respond. Do you see what I'm saying? You're supposed to have women who don't respond, right? A woman not responding is the right thing. You did the right thing because all you did is you identified a woman who's not really feeling you.
Right.
Like, I remember I was on a dating, I was on one of these dating apps once, and I messaged this girl about getting together for a drink. First message, I was like, yo, let's get together, get a drink. You know what this chick told me? She said, I don't do meetups. So now, check this out. What would have happened if I was just talking to this girl back and forth on the app about nonsense, about nothing? I was talking to her for a week or 2 weeks maybe. And then I said, hey, let's get together. Well, I don't do meetups. You see how I saved myself all that time by letting her know exactly what I want to do so that she can accurately respond? So imagine me saying, man, did I do something wrong? Because she says she doesn't do meetups. No, I did everything right because I let her know exactly what the fuck is supposed to be so I don't waste my goddamn time.
Facts.
So it's like, that's what we try to tell y'all. But the thing is this, y'all think y'all losing something when a woman says no or she's not interested.
Right.
Y'all think y'all losing something. You understand? Shit is crazy. But again, this is what happens with the mindset is that dudes, for whatever reason, they're looking for women to say yes because the yes is not just because you want pussy. The yes is because you hate yourself and you think the yes is going to bring you love. So that's the problem.
Exactly. These niggas is looking to be liked.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
They're gonna like me so bad because I don't like myself.
Mhm. That's a fact. That's a fact. Shit is crazy. What was we at with this? So it says, hold on, was we here? It says, why do I have to develop a mouthpiece when I have never been good with words? That's contradictory to accepting oneself. You need coaching badly. You need coaching badly. So let me explain something to you. So you said, how am I going to develop mouthpiece when I've never been good with words? That's a lie. Because when you go to McDonald's, you say, hey, let me get a number 2 with a large fry and a Coke. And then you get what you want. So how the fuck are you bad with words when you could place your order? How are you bad with words when you were lost and you asked for directions and somebody told you and then you got to the place? How are you bad with words when you're talking to your brother or sister or mom or dad or your cousin or your best friend? You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't even realize that y'all full of shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part. You see what I'm saying? You see, guys, Society has ran so much game on y'all don't even realize. You understand what I'm saying? Like, who taught y'all to hate yourselves like this? This is crazy. This is crazy. It's like, oh, I've never been good with words. It's contradictory to accepting oneself. And see, this is the thing. The problem is that some of y'all don't know yourselves. Because when we talk about being yourself, y'all have to learn to be yourself, most of you. This is what we keep trying to tell y'all. Because right now you're not yourself. You've been conditioned and indoctrinated to not be yourself.
Facts. That's big facts right there. Yep.
Dudes have been conditioned to be scared to be them. You know how scary it is to be yourself nowadays? Like, and it's always been like that, but this is the thing. The reason why it's so scary to be yourself for a lot of you guys is because being yourself means that you're potentially ostracized from the situations and people and circumstances that you think you need. That's why it's scary, because you don't want to be left out. You don't want to be an outcast.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because being yourself, is you got it. Let me take the call.
All right. 732. I got you on the Cash App, man. Name, age, city. What's on your mind? 732. 732 going once. I got you on the Cash App. I see the name matches the name. So, hello? I can hear like there's something going on. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Are you trying to listen to the show in the background or something?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm calling in about a question.
Okay. All right. It took you a while to get to the phone, man. All right. But anyway, go ahead. What's on your mind? I see you sent in the support. Appreciate you. Name, age, city.
Yeah, my name's Alex, and I'm from Jersey, and I'm 26.
Okay. Appreciate you, man. All right. Go ahead.
All right, for sure. So I have a question about sexual curiosity and being straight up, right? And I have an example.
Wait. No. We got to rephrase something in there. I don't like none of that. What do you mean sexual curiosity? What the fuck does that mean, homie? Like, come on now. We only give advice to heterosexual men over here. That's what we do. So what is this sexual curiosity? What are we talking about?
No. I ain't talking about.
Okay, so use the correct words, man. Yo, you had time to think about what you was gonna say before you called in. Let's use the real words. Let's get it.
All right. So essentially, a girl being interested in you sexually, right? In terms of like, basically not just being upfront about you saying you want. Sex, right?
I'm just being clear. You're talking about sexual interest.
Yeah,
not curiosity.
It's just the wording.
Thank you. Okay, let's keep that. Let's keep that. Yeah. No, words mean something, bro. Words mean something. Words mean something. Please don't ever forget that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. So essentially the example I was gonna give was, let's just say girl A, right? You pull up on her, you flirt with her, and you say, hey, listen, I want you to join me for a drink. And I just want to let you know, like, right now, I'm just keeping things casual. So if the date goes how I know it's going to go, we can fuck after, right? So that's just letting it be known, like, what I want to do with her, you know what I'm saying? Giving her the itinerary for the night, right?
Okay.
And then there's a chick B who I say, I pull up on her, I flirt with her, and then I let her know I want to take her out for a drink. But I'm not letting it be known that I want anything casual. I'm just keeping it there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, this chick, I could take out on a date, I could flirt with her, and sex could still happen. So I just want to ask, like, what was the difference between that and what your opinion on that is for me?
Yeah. So the only difference is that girl B, you don't know if she's sexually interested.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right.
So that's what we're saying. So what happens is that anytime when you were indirect, so this what a lot of guys think. They think being direct is about getting sex quickly or fucking a chick. No, being direct is literally, right, about two things: letting the woman know what you want and revealing the women who don't want it. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Well, that's the point of being direct, is because what happens is that with girl B, if you're kicking with her, y'all chilling, y'all talking, whatever, but it's not made clear in any form or fashion that you are sexually interested, you don't give her the opportunity to show you if she is. So she could be sitting there smiling with you, having a good time, and then the whole time she's thinking, I'm never fucking this guy. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't know because you're not actually making it clear. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But caller, the
Because,
other variable, the other variable is when. So once, okay, you don't really say anything before the date, but the other variable is during this date. When are you gonna actually talk about sex?
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Because in that scenario with girl B, you know, off rip, you know what I'm saying? Like when I see her, you know what I'm saying, I go flirt her and be like, so essentially I will tell her before the date, hey, listen, I want to see you in a black dress or whatever. So if I see her in that black dress that I told her to wear, then, you know what I'm saying, I'll greet her, you know, hug her, and I'll take her hand, do a little 360, and then, you know, I'll do some flirting with her, and then, you know what I'm saying, I could flirt sexually, like off rip, basically based off of how she was following my instructions to wear that black dress. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? So the vibes of the date, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, there'll be some small talk within like the first 10 to 15 minutes.
Nope.
Or whatever,
nope.
just to feel her out.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Nope. Y'all gonna stop this small talk shit. Nope. You know what's no. You said it. So we're gonna address it. Small talk is for networking parties. When you're out on a date with a woman, especially if you told her to wear a black dress and then she showed up in a black dress, we don't need small talk anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We don't need small talk.
I feel what you're saying, Miles. I feel what you're saying. Now, because particularly for me, like, again, like, I'm an avid listener of you guys, and I've been listening to y'all for years, right? So, like, really, I haven't really been going out on dates for all that long because, like, before I used to just be like, yo, you could just come straight over to the crib because I didn't see the point in taking girls out on dates if I really just wanted to fuck them. So, you know, for me, like, as I'm getting older, I'm seeing that I got to see if you got something to lose and I got to see if you crazy or not. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got to see what your character is. I got to see if you're not going to, you know, stalk me, blow my phone, do anything like that of that sort.
Yeah, no, I get all that, but caller too, the thing is that, you know, you could do that on a date, right? But the thing is that while that's happening, there still has to be flirtatious energy and sexual tension being built regardless, right? So a lot of times, too many of you guys, y'all do too much small talk or too much platonic interaction. Because this is the thing. This is what you guys got to understand. Do you know what? Okay, the reason why we try to encourage you guys to be more direct is because most of the time, for most of you guys, when women meet y'all, they're automatically putting you in the category of boyfriend, take it slow. Most of you guys, right? So for example, a dude like me, I don't actually, like, generally, I don't have to be direct with women because when they meet me, they already know what time it is based on the way that I dress, the way that I smell, the way that I look, the way that I talk. They're like this. Like, for example, I've had chicks. I remember this is one chick that I had smashed. And I remember right after she smashed, I told her, I said, yeah, we should do this again. And she was like, you serious? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. We should do it again. She was like, oh, I thought this was going to be like a one and done thing. Like, you seem like the type of, this is what she said. She said, you seem like the type of dude that don't see women after the fact. That's what she told me. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, I understood that because everything that, when she experiences, she's like, yeah, he's the type of guy that got a bunch of women. You know, I'm just happy to be here right now. So I don't need to necessarily tell them. What I'm saying is, for most of you guys are scared to talk to women in the first place. You guys tiptoe around everything. So this is why I'm telling you, you need to make sure you're letting the woman know, hey, this is what it's going to be about. So she's like, oh, okay, he on this type of time. Because I wasn't sure if he was on this type of time. But now that I see he's on this type of time, either I'm with it or I'm not.
Yeah.
saying? So what we're saying is that if you are already that guy, most likely you don't have to be explicit about it because your whole entire energy is already telling her what it is. Right? But most of you guys are not like that. So what we encourage you guys is when you're in these situations, you have to be a little bit more assertive with letting a woman know what it is, because the default is her thinking that she can basically run the show, play you, or she's like dragging it along the way she wants it to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why, even for example, a lot of you guys, when you do the online dating consultations, a lot of you guys want to meet women to hook up. So myself and April, what we do is we create the profile. So when the woman sees your profile, she's like, oh yeah, this nigga, he's trying to get it in. So if I decide to meet him, I already know what time it is. So the profile is doing half the work already. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is what we're trying to tell you. What happens is that a lot of you guys, some of y'all are not, y'all want sex, but y'all are not the guy or comfortable enough or used to being him. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we're teaching you to get there. That's what we're trying to get you to understand.
Exactly. Because, to your point, you know what I'm saying? There's been women where I've had conversations with them, and within the first couple of minutes of me talking to them and flirting with them, they're telling me, "Ooh, you trouble." Like I like, you know what I'm saying? So they already see like I'm that type of dude who, again, things escalate quickly. Where, you know what I'm saying, we might smash tonight or the next time we see each other. You feel what I'm saying? And then there's also other girls who be like they ask me like, are you just trying to hit it and quit it and shit like that? Like, so that in my mind tells me that I'm not giving off boyfriend energy, because I've heard you talk about this before. You and Miles talk about.
Caller, listen. If they ask you, are you trying to hit it and quit it? Then you are giving off boyfriend energy. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to. If you were given fuckboy energy, they wouldn't ask you because they would assume you are. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
How the label exposes you is like.
But still, at the end of the day, caller, what I'm hearing from your entire conversation, though, is that you care entirely too much what these chicks think.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because initially when you talked about sexual curiosity, the reason why I got at you so quickly is because I'm thinking that you're asking about yourself. Because who's the game about? Who's the game? No, chill. I got you. Hold on. Who's the game about, real quick?
The game is about me.
Exactly. So when you use the word sexual curiosity, come to find out, you was talking about the woman's sexual interest in you. So number one, you're not focused on yourself. Number two, you give a fuck about what these bitches think. That's why you probably keep code switching why they have to ask you questions like that.
Right.
Because you're not totally comfortable in your full masculinity to just say exactly what you want to say to these chicks, regardless of what they think. Because what are you trying to do? You trying to say the right thing so you can get the pussy. Deep down, you calling in and you talking all this shit and you asking Lucario great questions, but at the end of the day, all you're really saying is, how can I gauge their sexual interest so I can say the right thing so I can get more pussy? But if that's the reason why you're trying to say the right thing, you're doing it wrong.
Right.
Because there's no such thing. Listen. Yeah. There's no such thing as the right thing. There's what I want to say and what I don't want to say.
Exactly. That's it. Right. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's what we talking about.
Hey, see, you know what's funny about y'all niggas? Y'all niggas is waiting for a bitch to complain when you stick the dick in her. Listen. I want to show you something, because I said this earlier. If anybody was paying attention, I told you a lot of guys think that sex begins once you stick the dick in the pussy, right? But I'm telling you, sex begins on the first hello. Period. Okay, sex begins on the first match on the dating app. Period. Shit, sex actually begins when she look at your like Lucario saying, your dating profile. That's when sex begins. Now, the reason why I say that is this. If I care what she thinks when I say what I want to say, then I might as well ask her if it feels good when I stick the dick in for the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm so worried about what I got to say, and I'm like, man, I hope I say the right thing, then you might as well, when you put it in there, ask her, okay, so does that feel good? Do you like that? Is that okay? Am I doing good? Right? Because like I said, the majority of y'all cats is waiting for a woman to validate you. The majority of y'all cats is waiting for a woman to like you.
Right.
I don't listen.
Right.
If you think about the fucking physical act of sex, she ain't supposed to like it. That's why she moans when I put it in. It's painful. It's painful. And then once she gets used to my shape, my girth, and my rhythm, then it becomes enjoyable to this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas is so, oh my God, I want to make sure she likes me. I want to make sure everything I say is perfect. No, I'm trying to be me and do me and then let her catch up.
Right. Because I know, like, from my experience, like, it's about the energy that you bring forth in the conversation. Like Lucario was saying, you're giving off one or two things, boyfriend vibes or fuckboy, like Mr. Right and Mr. Right Now.
Exactly.
And what you guys are saying is that you want to know yourself, love yourself, and understand that Mr. Right Now is already in you. You just have to believe that Mr. Right Now, everything that you say reflects your mentality.
Exactly.
That's why when I said before, exactly. That's why when I said before, like, listen, right now I'm just keeping things casual, right? So if the vibe is right, we could just go back to my spot and fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got to stand in that. And whoever is going to leave. Whoever's going to be with it is going to be with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I asked about your opinion about, essentially being indirect about your intentions and letting it be known and letting her know how you want the night to go. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no, that's what it's about. That's what it is that you gotta understand what you want, be focused on that, and then just deal with women who are with your program and with what you're about. Because this is the thing. A lot of times what happens is, and this is the key, is that your actions are connected to your thoughts and your mentality. So sometimes what happens is that some guys, when they're dealing with women, you are displaying behaviors that show the woman that you care about what she thinks because you want her that bad, right? Now, you may not even realize this. It's something subconscious, but then you act out in certain ways. You do and say certain things that make her see that. So then now she's like, oh yeah, he's not the guy. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens is on the flip side, if your thoughts and your mentality, right, is that, hey, I do things the way I do them, and that's what it is, women can see that from the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? All the way through and then to the end. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that's what we're trying to say. So a lot of times what happens is that this is why your mindset is important, because your mindset's going to dictate your actions. Your thoughts are going to become your actions, and that's what the woman is going to experience. And so if she's experiencing a guy who is, the mindset is of a guy who's not sure of himself, but he's trying to make something happen in that way, that's where the inconsistency comes in. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's where a woman is looking at the situation like, nah, he's not really about that. And then that's when she's looking at you like, I don't know about this guy. Just like how you're trying to feel her out, she's trying to feel you out too. You understand what I'm saying? She's like, all right, this guy, he ain't with it, or he ain't about it. You see what I mean?
Yeah, and that's exactly because you guys said before, like, girls know instantaneously, like within seconds. Oh yeah, I give it up to him. Or she's like, nah, he's nice, and I can see where things go with him. So it's either one or the other. Like Miles says, things are binary in the game, where it's either black or white. There is no gray area. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So I definitely understand, and I understand. And to another point, you guys say all the time, where Boss Mac says, you got to be willing to go down to 0 bitches. So if you approach the next 70 girls and you let them know you want to take them out for a drink, and after, we can smash, and the next 70 girls say no, you got to be confident that the 71st is going to be like, okay, I'm down with it.
Exactly.
And, you know, you got to remain in that.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
All right, Taylor, appreciate you, man. Thanks for the support, man. You got $1 million worth of game there, bro. Appreciate the support, bro.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir. All right, take it easy. All right. And we got to wrap it anyway. It's about that time, man.
Yeah, we got like 5 minutes. So let me see what some of these questions are saying that we could get up out of here. So have you ever used consistent meditation to reduce overthinking? No. In fact, you know what the funny part is that meditation a lot of times is going to create the overthinking. And the reason why is because, see, the point, because I remember I was listening to one of these spiritual teachers and shit, and they were saying that part of meditation is to recognize and see the thoughts and all of that coming into your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's supposed to teach you that you're just being and you're not in control of all of that. So it's trying to teach you to let go of the control of trying to control your thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? Just let it flow. You know what I mean? So that's the interesting part about it. You know what I mean? So this says, if a girl blocked me for no reason, then she reached to meet me and I flaked to her twice. Does that like teaching her a lesson to respect me? No, y'all gotta stop. You gotta stop playing these games with these women, man. How many yes versus no when you are direct in the reality? Space time, you don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, see, again, a lot of you guys are looking for calculations and fucking formulas. Well, according to my calculations, the data says that for every yes you get, you're going to get who the fuck knows? You understand what I'm saying? You got to actually go out there and do what you got, do what you do. You see what I'm saying? Crazy. I'm telling you, y'all be, I don't know. I think it's just be looking for certain things. Okay. Last question. It says, I think y'all sort of answered this question in another way, but I'm starting to lose my edge up in here. How did prepare to let it go and walk into the new persona of bald? Bald, you being bald is not a persona. It's just you're bald. That he's talking about. Listen, man, you know, if you're losing your hair, you're losing your hair. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. And you know, if you don't want to lose your hair or you want to have hair, what you could do, what they call them, the hair plugs that these niggas do and shit, or get a toupee. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, looks max and get yourself a toupee or some shit. I seen this dude. It was a video of a nigga. He put like some paste on his head and then glued the hair to the top of his head. I was like, damn, niggas be going all out.
Yeah, and that's really bad, like, because the glue clogs your pores in your scalp, and
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I love my sexy bald head.
I'm just like, look, man, that just seemed like too much trouble to me. I'm just like, nigga, fuck all that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that's way too much trouble in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, it's like you do all of that, and you know, then what? It's like you gotta wear that shit all the time, and you meet a chick, and every time you see her, you gotta put on the toupee or some shit. Like, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. But anyway, anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Let me see if I can show y'all a video. This is an example of men believing that they deserve bullshit talking to females. Can you see this?
Oh, you gotta put it up to yeah, there we go.
All right, look, let me see. All right.
Oh, good either. Somebody come and look at this.
You missing the point.
I'm not, but I am.
Listen,
Right.
Listen to what I'm saying. If you try to encounter a woman,
Right.
especially a woman like me,
A woman like you, so you think you're special?
Who told you that?
You right.
you wouldn't ask to just pump.
But if I be like, hey,
You'll ask, say, hey, how much? You a man.
This guy comes up to this chick at the gas station and asks to pump her gas.
Oh my
Now
God.
she's standing there schooling him on what he should have done and should have said. And this
he shouldn't have been pumping her gas in the first place, but you know.
I can't teach a man how to be a man, but look. I'm gonna tell you exactly. So I'm gonna tell you how to treat a woman further on. You go to her. Listen, you go to a woman and you tell her like how much it takes.
Yo, when a woman start telling you what you should have did and how you should have said it and what you should have,
fill your tank, or how much are you going to fill your tank up? And then you say, listen, I'll pump your gas. That woman is going to feel so happy.
Of course she's going to be happy. She's getting a tank full of free gas. You women are hilarious.
And so, look, pumping my gas, I can do that. You ain't got to get out. And I can pay for my gas as well. What I'm driving.
You hear him still talking to her?
I'm saying, like, what are we talking about, man?
When I'm driving, listen, when I'm driving, don't have nothing to do with it. But listen. If you're going to encounter a woman like me,
there she goes with that woman like me talk again.
it's different levels to this. If you're going to look, because I'm thinking you said pump my gas, I'm just like, okay, well then look, just put 20. I ain't even ask you to fill it up because it's $70 to fill my tank up.
My shit like 6. I know.
So I didn't even ask you, and I used 93, so I didn't even ask you for that. You did I just said put 20. I just said you dropped my desk. I said just put 20, and you come to me and ask me. So what you gonna pay? But
I never said I'm for the pay. I said I'm a pump. So
you said pump, but me, I'm the type of woman that.
All right, I'm done. It still goes on. It goes on. That's what I'm saying. It goes on.
Yo, I swear, man, it's like, you know, but see, he didn't realize she was just giving him a shit test. You feel what I'm saying? As the pickup artist. He should have passed her shit test, bro. Come on, man. He need to learn this game so he could get the girl who don't like him to like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I swear these niggas is wild. Because that's what niggas were saying. They'd be like, well, what could he have said? What should he have said to turn it around, Lucario and Miles? What should he have said?
Yeah, he should have turned around and walked away. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, bro?
Yo, this shit is so funny. Oh man, it's just like the audacity. You know what I'm saying? It's like and my thing is, again, this is why we talk about loving yourself. Because if you love yourself and think you're the shit, how do you even have this type of conversation? First of all, why would you even be pumping some chick's gas in the first place? You see what I'm saying? Because this is what happened. He's going to pump her gas, so he's already simping.
Yep.
So he's going to treat him like a simp. Because the reason why she feels, see, guys, you got to understand, the reason why women feel comfortable talking to niggas like that is because they see those guys as weak.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, because remember, the fact that he's submitting and bowing down to her, she's like, oh, he got to be weak. Because if he's a man, supposedly, and I'm a woman, I'm supposed to be submitting to him, but he's already submitting to me. So that means he's weak. You know what I'm saying? So I can talk to him anyway. I could start, and women, and you got to understand something, is that there are women who love to talk to niggas like this. Like they love to yap and tell you what you should be doing because it gives them an ego boost. It makes them feel good. Like, look at this suck ass nigga sweating me. And then you notice she kept saying, well, a woman like me. Because what happens is that she's basically trying to say that I am out of your league. I am better than you. And she feels that way because you're the type of nigga that's going to pump her gas. You understand what I'm saying? This is crazy. Oh, man, you guys got to, I'm telling you, this game is serious, man. It's like that shit should disgust you just even. But anyway. So you guys doing a Men of the Skill Set show tomorrow?
Sure, Manhood is the Skill Set show tomorrow, and then you going live at 5 tomorrow?
Live at 5, so make sure you guys tune in, and then we have the Real Game No Theory show Sunday, so make sure you guys tune in to all of that, man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. We are out of here, and remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. We going.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self,
understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link